Hello everyone, this is Vijay832 back again with another deck review. This one's going to be a little interesting. Before we get started, I do have to give you a little warning that this deck does contain some nudity. And there goes all my American viewers, because I know most people outside the US don't get offended by nudity, they could care less. But the ones in the States, a lot of people in the US, they get their panties all up in the knots every time there's nudity on TV or something like that. I mean, just look at the wardrobe malfunction at the Super Bowl a few years ago. Everyone went nuts in the States. Everyone outside the States was like, big deal. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had the same kind of reaction with a deck that has nudity. Last time I did a deck review on a deck similar to this, the Hotcakes from Usai. There was a couple of people who were like, oh, you should have warned us, so I forgot. Here it is, I'm warning you. Nudity ahead. Nothing graphic, just toplessness and butts. But if you don't want to see that, goodbye. This is the Physique. It was on Kickstarter a couple months back. It's from Collectible Playing Cards. It says Physique on top, playing cards on the bottom, and you get a woman's body. You don't see, barely don't see the lower parts. You don't see her head, but you do see boobs. Which is fine. I mean, I got no problem with that myself, but like I said, a lot of people, especially in the US, seem to have a problem with it. Excuse me. That being said, there was a second tuck box that was made available that did not have any body parts on the front of it. However, in my opinion, that tuck box just did not really fit well with the actual colors and theme of the deck, but it is what it is. On the side, it says Untitled, United States Playing Card Company. On the other side, it says Physique. In case I didn't mention it, the front says Physique on top. Playing cards on the bottom. I think I did mention. The top says Physique underneath the seal. I wouldn't put anything there because you can't read it. But if you remove the seal, then it's not a big deal. The bottom has a barcode. It's got some USB-C info. And it says it was designed by Johnny Wham, a collectible playing cards.com, and it's got the collectible playing cards logo. As I mentioned, Johnny Wham has done a lot of decks for collectible playing cards. In fact, most of them were done by him. And he actually had several that he did on Kickstarter before, but they weren't successful or not very successful. And then he kind of started going through collectible playing cards. And this was probably one of the better ones he's done, I guess. Depends on which ones exactly he's done. Oh, neat, somebody's calling me, or messaging me. The back design is nice, simple, almost got a classic vintage type look to it, and I like it. The seal has got a similar type artwork to it, in a black and goldish color. And the flap just says that Aircrest Infinus is a trademark of the United States Playing Card Company. And here, we do get a couple more little nice details, which is nice, a little ornate artwork. The inside, you do get the collectibleplayingcards.com ad card. By the way, you can get this deck at collectibleplayingcards.com right now, and if you use the code VJOSE32, you get 10% off your order each and every time. And if you want to join their club right now, you can use the code VIC10, VIC10, and you get $10 off the $15 membership for the year. That's a pretty damn good deal. And there's your back design. The back design, I should note, you should be able to tell, there is a fair amount of dirt around the borders, which is pretty interesting. And you'll see the same thing on the faces. The good thing is, 10 years from now, if you're still using this deck, it'll still look new because it's already dirty to start with. You won't notice the difference. I just think that's cool. So yeah, you get the playing card. Then we go on to the Jokers. You get this manly beast. All he's wearing is some funny looking socks. And a jester hat, and he's pretty buff. Fortunately, we don't see certain body parts. I've seen enough as it is. It says Joker in the two corners in black. The other Joker, a little more feminine. I warned you about the nudity. It says Joker in the two corners in red. You see her rear. She's wearing the same outfit as the guy. Must be some kind of a sexual fetish thing. and she's topless. And her nipples look erect. Just saying. That's just my observation. The aces. Let's get on with it. The ace of spades is nice. It's got some ornate details around the pip. Really cool. The other aces, they just got a custom pip. And they look pretty cool. I'm not sure how that fits in with a physique, but it's pretty cool. I don't even want to know if that is supposed to be something. And then we get to the court cards. Topless women. Buff men. Some of them not so much. There's another attractive woman. This guy definitely looks like he needs to lay off the donuts. And this one as well. Another attractive woman. Another buff king. Another attractive woman. They're all pretty good. And we continue on. A couple more. So completely custom. Nicely detailed, as you can see. Yeah, even if you don't want to see. You can open your eyes now, by the way. The nudity portion of the review is over. And then we get to the number cards. Custom pips. Dirty look on the edges. And that's that. Of course, bicycle stock, air cushion finish, USB-C deck. Like I said, there's two different tuck cases you can get, both available at collectibleplayingcards.com right now. And you can use the code VJOSA32 for 10% off all your orders. I know I do. So you should too. And by the way, I got more reviews coming in the near future, courtesy of collectibleplayingcards.com. And I really appreciate them sponsoring me. And you should too. That's what I got. That's the Physique. I like that back design. I like the look. I like certain court cards. You can probably guess which ones. And that's what I've got. I'll see you next time. Yeah. Who needs a Playboy? You can just buy playing cards. See ya.